The 4-6 Steelers take on the 4-6 Browns Sunday at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland under what could be winter-like conditions, as temperatures expected to be in the mid-20s with snow and wind throughout the game. The Steelers coming in after 2 straight home wins over the Bills and the Lions. Ben Roethlisberger, the AFC Offensive Player of the Week, throwing for 367 yards and 4 touchdowns in that thrilling win over the Lions, 37-27 at home last week. He has been dominant against the Browns, 15-1 lifetime. He has not thrown an interception in Cleveland since 2006, a 62.5% completion percentage when he takes on Cleveland. Last year, the Steelers lost a heartbreaker in Cleveland after committing 8 turnovers with Charlie Batch as quarterback. The Browns, though, lost last week in Cincinnati after a 13-0 lead. They let up 31 points, all by different ways in the second quarter. One on a blocked punt, another on an interception return, and a fumble return, as they lost to the Bengals in Cincinnati to fall to 4-6 on the season. For the season, the Browns have allowed 25 passes of 20 yards or longer, 4th fewest in the National Football League, while Roethlisberger's strong arm and ability to improvise have helped the Steelers rank 3rd in the league, 46 completions of 20 yards or more. The matchup against the Steelers will have the Browns' 3rd straight within the AFC North last Sunday, with the Browns losing to the Bengals 40-21. The week before that, though, they did defeat the Ravens at home, and they have been good at home this year, beating both the Ravens and the Bengals. Jason Campbell will make the start for the Browns at quarterback, his 4th consecutive start for Cleveland. He should be helped by the confines of the home field in his last 2 starts in Cleveland. Campbell has thrown as many interceptions, 3 as touchdowns, and has a passer rating of 68.3. In the last start at home for Campbell, a 24-18 win over Baltimore back on November 3rd, he threw 3 touchdowns without a pick and finished with a quarterback rating of 116.6. Both teams very much in the thick of the wild card race, since near 9 AFC teams enter play this weekend with either 4 or 5 wins. The Jets right now hold the second and final wild card spot at 5-5, but that could very much change over the weekend with a Steelers victory. This has always been a rivalry, even though the Steelers are 31-6 against the Browns since Bill Cowher took over as head coach of the Steelers way back in 1992, and the Steelers have played very well in Cleveland. They lost there in 2010 and again last year, but otherwise have been very good in Cleveland over the years, usually coming up big against their rivals. With Roethlisberger 15-1 at quarterback against the Browns, I will take the Steelers in a big win on Sunday over Cleveland, their 3rd straight win as they get set for the Thanksgiving night battle with the Ravens. I do think the Steelers are going to come out on top. I think they will beat the Browns in Cleveland in snowy conditions. The final in a very low-scoring, defensive-minded game. I think the Steelers come out with a big win, 17-14. I'm Matt Lodi, SteelersGab.com.